Hi, welcome to Pure Joy Tarot. We're just going to do a very quick reading. If you're having your coffee break, your tea break, we all have very busy lives, so we'll just see what's going on. So sit back, relax, see if this is applicable to you. So what messages would you like to receive today? Let's have a look. Good shuffle is always advisable. Thanking our spirits, our angels, our guides. That one seemed to jump out, didn't it? Can you see that card in a minute? Okay. It's telling me to be silent. So we could always do a 10-minute meditation of being silent. Or we could see what else is going on. Right. 1, 2, 3. I've had these cards before, haven't we? Right, so this card is all about being silent. It's in the silence that we get our answers. We tap into our intuition of the moon. If you can see the moon here, it has a face, not only in the universe, but in the moon itself. So because things are of an illusionary aspect, it's like who's being lying to you and two-faced, and the illusions that are surrounding your life right now. So it is within silence that we get our answers. So at the moment, if you just tap into that stillness and ask yourself, what is the truth surrounding my situation right now? What do I need to know? The answers will come back if you step away from the mental body and the clutter of what we're telling ourselves all the time. So it's in silence that we get the answers. So that's very applicable today. Also, we've got the trust aspect, the totality of trust, the totality of sorting things out on a practical level. So it's here you can clearly see, I hope, that these people are trusting that they're going to be caught. So it is with an element of trust that we go about our daily activities in trusting the physical aspect of that. Now what that generally means is when you've tapped into your intuition here, you can move forward in what you need to sort out. So it's the sorting out process and moving forward that is vitally important. I'm very much into colour. When we look at colour, we know it has a vibration of meaning. Now the middle person is wearing red and green. So she's feeling balanced, but the red is action. So I reckon today that the action needed is opening up your heart more. Trust your heart. Tap into that intuition and just go for it. Okay? So here we've got the rebirth card. This is all about looking at things in a different light. So when you've been foggy, and that's why it's important to tap into your intuition, it's very important. Well, it is if you like change in your life. It's important to look at things in a new direction. So coming from an animalistic aspect of just going with the nature of how you have been is good. So this is where the trust and the intuition is going to tap in, okay? So because you might have been rushing about things in a not a mindless way, but in what I normally do behavior. I normally do this, I normally do that. This is about seeing things in a different light, in a different direction, singing your own truth, singing your own tune. So if the mental body of yours has been thinking too much, that you can't get out of a situation, and because with the silence here, it could be like an illusion. So it's all about going, wow, I'm free, I can trust myself, I'm tapping into my intuition quite significantly now. So it's very much building on your strength, building on your intuition, and trusting that things are going right. If you're relying on someone right now, just imagine the person in your life, not only yourself, but the people around you, that you've got to trust that they are moving as well. So what if you've been having kind of arguments and disagreements and things like that, as long as you're being true to yourself and can get your point across in a gentle way, then the element of who you are becomes more stronger. So it's very much about seeing what's right and seeing what's wrong within your life, but trusting the elements that are going to bring you about a more, you see, that's a Ten of Swords again. Right, you may know this deck a little bit better than this deck. So we're jumping all over the place. So as you can clearly see with the Ten of Swords, and I know a lot of you know this card, it's about laying down ideas and thoughts that no longer serve you. So it's getting up after you've fallen down to see things a lot clearer. So 10 always becomes 1 with new ideas, but you've got to trust yourself, see what's right and see what's wrong, because you've got the Justice card here, you see. So that balance and justice, that you're on your right way of thinking, is quite true. So let's see what else card comes up, see if they jump out. But justice is an interesting aspect. People can look at, is there justice in the world or not? And is there justice in your life? So sometimes you may be thinking that the justice aspect isn't in your life, and this is why the Ten of Swords is there. So this is why you don't have to, but if you choose to emerge out of a kind of habitual way of going about your life, then justice will serve, because when you tap into your intuition, it is higher than what we're thinking and what we're feeling. So when our feelings and our thoughts are foggy, it's like we really got to, let's give ourselves some credit. Give yourself credit that your higher self is protecting you. So if you're not thinking there's justice in your life right now, there actually is, because you will be on the right path, believe you me. Definitely believe you me, because you've just got to trust the element that is going on. And I can prove it with a card right here now. I promise you, your life is absolutely fine. I promise you. You may think that, but if you just please stop your thinking, because that's what can put us in little holes. This is what has happened here with the Ten of Swords, which is fine. We need that to clear the way. But I'm promising you, a very positive card is going to come out of this now. You just watch. Right, here you go. This one. There you are, told you. You see what I mean? It's a Ten of Cups. Now, a lot of you know the Ten of Cups is one of those totally emotionally happy card. So here we go. If you trust in yourself, trust in your intuition, you will have this fantastic card. It's emotional happiness, as you can see. Your heart is open and free, and you have your dreams and wishes come true. So please, folks out there, trust in your intuition. Your intuition knows better. It's like your higher self, your higher guides. So with that, I hope you enjoyed your coffee. Do make me one next time, please. And lots of love to you, and see you next time.